Day 58. The vile and barbaric enemy. That's what we're preparing for, everyone. My group for today is Gaku, Shuma, and Yugumu. Now then, what should we do today? Is it just going to be like a section of free time then? At this point. Alright, well, we're still after material, so we'll do that whenever we get the chance, really. Like, get stuff sorted. I'm assuming once again we'll have to go out with them, but it doesn't really matter, because
move out!
Simple exploration gets that done for us. Quite a few red crystals. Not that we need the BP. Really? That's the thing we don't need out of everything? Ding dong, bing bong. The total number of life forms inside the school is still 13. We had nothing to show for all the searching we'd been doing, and we were starting to get desperate. If we could just get one clue, one new piece of information. Just as I was thinking that, my eye fell on the pile of supplies we placed at the edge of our living space. I forgot about it until now, but I still had those old books in my desk. The diary and the history book, both of which mentioned the killer. I kept quiet about them to avoid causing further confusion, but how much worse could I make it at this point? Don't say that! Stop raising flags! I should tell the others. Now's not the time to be holding anything back. Before I could do that, I should check the library one more time. There might still be something there that I missed. It's gonna go bad for you, Takumi. Maybe tomorrow will be the day we finally have another breakthrough. I went to bed that night feeling a strange mixture of frustration, fear, and a tiny little bit of hope. Well, you know what's going to happen? That little bit of hope is going to die, burn, and be destroyed. Yay! It's day 59. This game has done something to me. It's broken me. I don't remember what hope even was anymore. It's morning. Looks like nothing happened last night either. My plan for today is to search the library for any relevant information. As for breakfast, I'll get it later. I wasn't especially hungry, so I put on some clothes and headed straight for the library. What are we gonna find now? Alright, let's see if there's anything important in here. I started with the shelves. I'd only skimmed past before and started taking out books one by one. Just throwing them on the floor, being like, yeah, whatever. Charles Dickens, never heard of him. I worked in a silence for a while, and then a scrap of paper fell out from between two books. What's this? It seemed like a couple of pages had been torn out of another book and crammed in there. I ran my eyes over what was written on them and froze on the spot. Strange Tales of the School, the legendary serial killer. The following is a work of fiction. All resemblance to actual events, persons, or organizations is completely coincidental. You gotta be kidding me. Over one was missing some pages? I grabbed the history book and turned it to the back. Held the pages I'd just found up to the frayed edges. It lined up perfectly. The page numbers tracked too. And the text was the same size and font as the rest of the book. So this was just a story after all. The legendary serial killer wasn't real. Somebody made it up. Bloop, 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 bloop. The shock of that revelation hit me like a ton of bricks, and I collapsed to the floor. Well, at least that's that problem solved, right? We don't have to worry about a killer anymore. The problem isn't solved, Takumi.
But there was a killer in the diary, too. What's that all about?
Could have been added to the diary. I struggled to make sense of things, but I couldn't think clearly. Those few pages had wiped out any motivation I had to keep searching. I felt like I was right back to square one. I spent the rest of day 59 just spacing out and letting time flow around me. Day 60, okay. That's just jumping through the days. Not that I mind too much with jumping through the days, because it's like, imagine if you had to do like all 100 days in some regard on all routes. Be a bit much, wouldn't it? Fighting with hope, huh? I'm pressing circle again, but I don't want to press circle. I keep doing that. It's like, I don't know. Transcript. Let's go back. Right. Fighting with hope, huh? I could have sworn I felt a lot more hope when I reached this point than last time around. In comparison right now, being hunted down by a serial killer we can't even find, let alone defeat. Come on, get a hold of yourself, Takumi. The team needs you. With that thought giving me courage, I began my 60th day at the academy. Today I was in a group with Ima, Kako, and Durumi. Right, so, did we get enough to do anything? I should check on the gifts, because again, we're looking at potentially getting the social studies up. That's where we were, wasn't that what we were doing? Social studies. We wanted to go with you for social studies at Gaku. Because we need to see about something for Gaku. Okay. Where do we begin on this? Something that's potentially expensive, but not. I mean, that's next to that one, so I'm just wondering. A seasonal sticker on a popular brand's bread. Collect a set amount and you can trade them in for some nice tableware. That seems very Gaku, to be honest. Coupons, that kind of thing.
Whoa! If you're sure I can have it, I'll take it! This is awesome!
There we go. Bond up.
When are we gonna get to leave this place? It's messing up my part-time job schedule. My schedule's filled to the brim with work every day. I like working though, so it's fine. It's super tiring, but I'd rather be at work than back home in my cramped, noisy house. All that work's how I learned to cook, too. And I learned how to DJ on the job. Manual labor pays the most, but I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I have a feeling I'll be running my own store sometime in the future, sooner or later.
Sooner or later. Look at the size of that flower on the right.
I'm counting on you to be a regular when I do. Buy lots of stuff from me, okay?
Although, look at the size of that brain. Not Gaku's brain. Right. Back once again with that. What else would Gaku want? So we made our way down to there. Okay. Because that worked before, I think? Is that going to work on him again? Like, yeah, we've already given it him, so double circles. Yeah, wouldn't that work well on him? The fireworks, the festival goods. Yeah, I feel like the festival would work well on him. Anything festival-wise?
Hey, you're actually pretty thoughtful, aren't you? Keep those gifts coming!
That wasn't that great, then. We got that sorted, so it's fine. Not bothered. He sounds like Chewie from Star Wars, doesn't he? Another day is over. After checking the schedule for the night's lookout shifts, I flop down onto my bed. Will the killers show up tonight? If they do, when will they strike? And where? Thinking over the past attacks and trying to find some pattern in the madness, found myself starting to drift off. There was no attack that night, and day 60 ended quietly and peacefully. Did it, though? Okay, maybe. Day 61, but I'm assuming it ended peacefully. There's no way to be sure these days. Is that game? Yeah. Don't trust the game. Another morning. I hadn't decided on a plan for today, but I knew I should do what I can to prepare for the violent, barbaric enemy and future emergencies. As I was idly turning some ideas over in my head, how dare you lay your hands on that without my permission? You'll pay for this, peasant. What was that? Heard Kurara's voice raised in anger, and on the other side of the gym. I scrambled to get dressed and hurried over to see what was up. Come on, it was just curry. You can spare a little of it, right? Just curry. We've been through that before. We know where this is going. That's my family recipe you're talking about. It's about 1,000,000 years too soon for you to lay your filthy hands on high-class cuisine like this. Guys, do you have to do this first thing in the morning? What's going on here? Kurara made some of her special curry and Gaku ate it without asking. Because of that, Lady Kurara erupted like a volcano and is threatening to spew lava all over the place. So Gaku stole curry and Kurara is mad. That's the gist of it? Don't you start lumping it in with regular curry too. Ozuki curry is an irreplaceable cultural heritage asset. I put so much love into mixing it, cooking it, spooning it into a cooler box to eat later. I even sang it lullabies before bed. For a filthy peasant like you to sneak in and make it off with it while I slept. Don't think you'll get off easy for this. Just committing suicide isn't going to cut it. Well, part of that is getting off easy. You are the one in the wrong here, Gaku. The least you could do is slice your stomach open to atone. Sorry, what? Nay, allow me to behead you. I promise I'll make it quick. Oh, I'm sorry, okay? Got really hungry during the night, and since we're not allowed to walk around on our own anymore, figured there'd be no harm in taking just a little. So that's how it is. I remembered something like this playing out the last time as well. Back then, the teams from the two academies hadn't gotten used to each other yet, so it escalated really quickly. Of course, we're all just one big team now, so I'm sure Kurara will...
I'll never forgive you for this, you thieving little gutter rat! Ah!
He went flying.
You sent him flying!
That's pretty much what I said. Stop stealing my thoughts. Magnificent, Lady Kurara. I could never hope to pull off a technique like that. Darn it, after I apologized and everything. You should have been more careful. I might not have noticed it if you hadn't spilled it on your shirt. This is just one more reason I hate having to stay here with all of you. That killer has a lot to answer for. Yeah, I don't like it either. I'd never have taken that curry if we weren't in this crazy situation. Except he totally did in my future. Gaku's apologized, so how about we let him off the hook? For now. Kurara, with everything that's going on, we need to stay unified. Next time I catch you doing something like that, I'll boil you, mash you, and stick you in a stew. Potato. I'll be careful. All's well that ends well, I suppose. This instant has left me exhausted, though. Me too. The way we are now, even little things like this have the potential to tear us apart. Everyone's feeling the strain of the situation. I'm no exception. I'm no exception as well. I'm just the outside observer, or am I? I am the god of death. When we're not fighting the invaders, we're living in fear of the killer. We get no time to relax at all. It's no wonder we're all going a little crazy. I don't know how much longer we can hold ourselves together. I should probably put those thoughts aside. Thinking about the future would only make it worse. I decided to focus on the here and now. My group for day 61 consisted of me, Tsubasa, Kurara, and Kyoshika. Boing. Okay, let's see about getting stuff sorted, cause we got ranked up in some stuff like this. How? Yes, so we can get that sorted. It went to the top and it threw me off. So I need a few more materials. Only 13, and then I can get that maxed out, and then we're all about the spring trap for here. Okay. Done. Okay, none of that, so we need to get more resources. Out and about. Okay.
Move out!
Move out. Ooh, not bad. Should be able to do up the of a fence now, shouldn't I? What a day. Things have been quiet for the most part, but we're still feeling the effects of Gaku and Kurara's morning tiff. Maybe because of all the emotional stress, I felt a lot sleepier than usual. Surrendering to the inevitable, I closed my eyes and fell into a deep, dreamless sleep. Day 62. Banana trips. Okay, better get dressed and go to the cafeteria. I wonder where we can find some rare ingredients. Rare ones? You mean like royal jelly or wing of bat or that kind of thing? Kind of, but not exactly. What do you want them for anyway? You planning to cast a curse or something? No, just to cook with. Feel like we need some new menu items. Everyone's so exhausted, it's more important than ever for us to have nourishing meals. Bravo, sister dearest. You truly are an angel. You offer hope to everyone. Nay, you are the embodiment of hope itself. You're exaggerating. I just want everyone to have nice food, that's all. If we were back home, I'd be able to supply you with the most high-grade ingredients money can buy. There's not a lot I can do here. The best we can do is hope for some rare drops or carve up our enemies after battle. Maybe not, though. Is Sarai's body still around? Are you suggesting we eat him? Hey, if you want a good eating, you can do better than Frog. No, you can't do better than Frog, okay. The meat's lean, nutritious, and you can get it for free if there's a pond nearby. Frog? Really? Indeed, I've eaten them during my training, and they're most delicious when prepared properly. I've heard they taste like chicken. Might need to psych myself up a little, but I'm willing to give it a try. That might work. Is there anywhere around here we can find frogs? Best place to find them somewhere with lots of water. I want to eat frog too. How do we get some? Wait, you really like? I want to eat some frog. Let's go find some frogs. Have you eaten them before, Takumi? Somehow I don't think you'd be the type. No, I've never tried them, but I really want to now. I mean, if they're that good. And you just got this craving suddenly. You'll probably think this is weird, but I'd like to swallow one whole. What? Really? Dude, gross. You can get parasites from eating meat raw, you know? If we're talking swallowing whole, I wouldn't mind trying it with an eyeball. Anyone want to pop one out? Why stop at eyeballs? I'm sure we can find lots of other stuff for you to swallow. I don't really like trying things I can't be sure of, so maybe I'll stick to what I can find nearby. That's a surprisingly normal attitude for you. I think she's worried about Takumi and his lust for devouring frogs suddenly. I'm so hungry now I can barely stand it. Has the part of my brain that controls hunger gone completely insane? Probably. But again, is this a parasite-y type thing going on or what? Because you gotta think, like, Gaku got very hungry now. And he ended up eating the curry. And I'm suspecting he has a parasite of some sort in him. And so does Darumi. So we need to see if anything's happening with Darumi in that regard. Like any hunger pangs, that kind of thing. Okay, time to give it our all. I'm with Shuma, Kyoshika, and Darumi today. Well, speaking of Darumi. Where were we? So we did get some items, didn't we? I think we were working on the metal shop. I'm just trying to remember where we were. There's so many little things. Just check and just make sure we got sorted. There we go. Maxed you out. That's what we wanted to do. Boom. Right, so we're working on the spring trap now. Gym is what we want. Okay, so what do we want for gym or the game? Endurance and mobility. Well, you're perfect. Oh. Is there no... I mean, we had a... Oh. So, mobility from Kyoshika. What would Kyoshika want? So obviously we can't speak to them, so... What would Kyoshika want? I mean, we've seen sword stuff and stuff around, haven't we, previously, so... Let's see here. Kyoshika is what we're thinking. Reverse blade sword, maybe? Used by a legendary pacifist? Makes sense to me, like weapons, swords, that kind of thing.
You've made my day, Sir Takumi! Am I right to interpret this as a marriage proposal?
You are not. No. Oh dear. Alright, so we'll see about that other sword. Hopefully she doesn't take that as a marriage proposal as well. Especially twice in one day. You know. Okay, so where was it? Oh no, that was an infuser. I thought it was just another replica sword. Maybe the crossbow? Ritual items? I don't know there. Then maybe the replica class armor? So I'm thinking like armor, weapons, the Iron Maiden. I doubt that. I doubt that's torture based. So, so far it is like looking like the replica infuser is the most likely one. Maybe the gadget. Like we know she quite likes the sword, so we go with that logic. Maybe. We don't want to go into that a bit too much, but you know. Oh dear.
You have made my day, Sir Takumi! Am I right to interpret this as a marriage proposal?
Hell no! What? I mean, I knew what she was going to say, but still, just the logic of that, like, no! Bloody hell. It's a while until my lookout shift. I'll get some rest. For now. Nothing happened that night, and the curtain fell on my 62nd day at the academy. For the second time, 2 days in a row where nothing happens. Oh, glorious day! Right, what's going to go wrong on day 63? Alright, here it comes. What's going to go wrong? Something's going to go wrong. 2 days in a row with nothing. It's morning. Better start work for the day. A body has been discovered. No. I got dressed and went to the roof, only to see Hiroko coming out of her room. Hi, Hiroko. Come to get some of your stuff, too. Takumi. What's the matter? Is there something on my face? Oh. No, I was just thinking about something. Hey, are you ready to tell me what it is you've been hiding from me? I took a step closer to Hiroko, but then... Oh. There we go. The alarm? Are we under attack?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Indeed.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
No time to talk. We have to go to the war room. You're right. Let's go. Tell us. Hiroko, you're the one that's driving me insane right now. You have answers and you won't provide them? Back again, monsters. I'm going to slice and dice every last one of you and dump you in my curry. Invader curry. This is an ingredient fetch quest now. Forget curry. We need to get them away from the school. Let's do this. Together. That's right. We have no other choice. Everybody ready? Yes. Let's all get through this together. Ready? Annihilate them. Empty your mind. Clear your minds. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, clear my mind. Empty your minds of all other thoughts. Got it. Everybody, let's fight to protect this school. Somebody would have got that joke. Somebody would have got that joke. Well done if you did. And yes, I've started skipping that now because it's like, well, we've seen it enough now. Boing like a kangaroo and all that, you know. Alright, so this is a skippable Question mark? I don't know. We'll find out. We shall see. In a moment. Who knows? Bum bum.
I don't want to fight.
Already?
Help me! Does anyone else hear weird voices? Yes, they're all eerie and discordant. What a terrible racket!
So there's something going on out there. Like because previously we've had it like get to the point of like the voices in like with the invaders. It's because they've taken it down to like just regular people being turned into invaders. So because of what we saw at the invader base, are they struggling with troops already? Like in the 60s on our days? So it's like something going on out there. Because the feeling I'm getting right now is the idea of like the idea that what we've got going on with the zombie aspect, the dead bodies being used, is the idea that there's war between whatever the invaders actually are and the humans potentially from the satellite. I'm thinking maybe like this is another planet and all that type of stuff. Because, you know, street signs, they seem weird and all that type of stuff, but it's still very human at the same time. Maybe this is like far in the future on another planet, and it is a case of like both another race and the human race were just living together, and then something else started to cause them to fight each other in order to make loads of dead bodies, and that's where we're at now. And it's the parasites, the third party in all of this is causing trouble between these two. That's my thoughts on what's going on there. It's just like, I need some confirmation on something anyway.
Sounds like it's coming from the invaders. Are they talking?
But they're just mindless battle pets Veshnis created, right?
Either way, it sure is creepy.
Don't listen to them. It's probably just a strategy to confuse us.
We know it's not, Shiriko.
Focus on protecting the Academy. Verily.
Verily. Looks like we have to fight, though. There was no skip. Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon.
Phew. We've fended them off for now. But those voices, they still concern me.
It's the day we're at that concerns me for this.
What are these things? Why did they start talking all of a sudden?
Is it just a trick to rattle us? Or is there more to it than that?
Looks like there's more of them coming. We'll have to put our questions aside for now.
Well, this gets skipped, we know that.
Not like this!
Not like this.
Help me!
No!
More haters and trolls! I have no idea what they're saying, but I'm gonna gobble up their XP!
Why do you have no idea what they're saying?
Let's get rid of them quick. They're freaking me out.
I mean, we can clearly hear what they're saying. But it was you two who said that. Mm-hmm.
Was that the last of them?
I think so. No sign of reinforcements either.
Yeah.
Veshnis didn't show up this time. And neither did any of the other commanders.
Again, are they being taken out as well?
How disappointing. I suppose that's all we can expect from these disorganized troops.
I kind of feel bad for them. They never really stood a chance, and they kept saying all that weird stuff. They have nothing to offer whatsoever. They're not even worth making into curry.
Whatever that was about, it's over now. We won!
We did it!
Heck yeah! Now they know not to mess with the SGU!
Yeah, it's quite. Ooh, quite a bit of BP there. After that disappointing battle. Disappointing? We had a victory celebration to overcome our dissatisfaction. You should be happy, not... Okay. It was nice to forget about the killer for a while and see everyone smile again. Kurara was in such a good mood that she offered to make her signature curry dish next time we had a party. So what, she's the happy one now, so she's the next one to go? Is it going to be like that episode of Deep Space Nine, the final season, where the Vulcan is the killer? Spoiler, but you know. Before we knew it, we were laughing together like old times, and our 63rd day at Last Defense Academy came to an end. My money's on Kurara being next.